Hi, babe. Yeah. Yeah. Why is this stupid? Why? No, well, I didn't know. No. Helmet, ice axe, harness, rope, crampons. I don't know. Well, I've done it now. I've signed up for it. And I don't know what else to do. No, September. Yeah. No, it's not. I'm not going to die. Don't. No. Hello? Hello? So, listen up. It might be stupid, but it's done now. First of all, you are at the right channel. It is photography based, but I'm just taking a slightly different route. I've recently signed up to summit Mont Blanc, which is 4,800 meters. I think that's around about 16,000 feet. Either way, it's the tallest mountain in Western Europe. So why did I do this? And who with and when? Basically, it's been something that I wanted to do for a while now, and I finally mustered up the time, the courage and the money to push on doing this with a company called Adventure Base. So it might be stupid, but at least I have a guide. So without further ado, I can explain a little bit about something I'm going to be doing going forward, some weekly vlogs, bringing you awareness to something that I've decided on doing after losing my dog last year. Those of you that follow me on social media will know last June I lost my trusty dog after 14 years, and I figured that whilst embarking on this adventure, if you like, I could possibly raise awareness and fundraise for a good cause. So I've decided that I will work closely with Hope Dog Rescue and hopefully raise some funds towards the amazing work they do. The thing is this is a self-funded trip. It's not cheap, it's expensive. Everything's expensive. So I need to learn a lot and pretty quick. So for starters, to do something like this, I will need lots of different kit, the right level of fitness, etc. So everything starts now. So it's going to be quite an exciting journey from now until the first week of September, when I leave Bristol Airport for Geneva and then transfer to Chamonix. And that's where it'll all start. So what I'd like to do is to document this, because there's going to be various pieces of kit that'll be used for vlogging, for photography, for sound, for everything else. So it'll be interesting to find out during the course of the next few months what works, what doesn't work, etc., etc. So that'll be for another vlog and coming up in the next few weeks. So why am I doing this, really? Well, like I said, I lost my dog after 14 years, and since then, last year was very busy actually, where I competed on a natural bodybuilding stage at the World Championships back in June and looked something like this. When I returned after, well, much success really from the early part of the year, I came back for my dog to fall ill and later be sort of put to sleep afterwards. So since then, since June, I haven't really had a direction, if I'm honest. And I think if I don't have a target and I don't have a goal, personally, I don't really have a lot going my way. And I've fallen into the rut of putting weight on, becoming lazy, my mental well-being has suffered, my focus and drive has suffered. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this channel for photography as a little bit of a side sort of set list, if you like, within this page, and you can follow along if you like. Now, to do this obviously requires training. So I intend to start my training and document my training. And basically, I think I've been told that I need to be able to walk 10 miles at 10 hours a day carrying a rucksack. So that's no mean feat in itself, but it's given me a goal, and you can follow me on my fitness journey as well. Now you might ask, where does the connection come with this and what I'm doing and photography? Well, it's quite simple. Hope Dog Rescue, they're an amazing registered charity, and I wanted to do something that is close to me, number one, and possibly close by. So they're based in South Wales near Bridgend, and like I said, they are a registered charity, and myself and Gez, we've been down to see some of the most amazing work that they do. They have full-time staff and they have a selection of volunteers, and they do an amazing work, and the facility itself is absolutely unbelievable. When we arrived down there the other morning, nice fresh crispy morning, and I didn't quite know what to expect, if I'm honest with you, and I didn't know whether or not there'd be sort of wooden kennels, cages, dogs everywhere. I just didn't know. And we meet Katie and Alan, two fantastic people who have really devoted their lives to this charity and basically looking after dogs, their well-being. And as you can imagine, there are some real sad stories, but also the one thing I did learn is there's lots of success stories, and obviously some wonderful dogs. The one thing that really hit home for me, if I'm honest, is the facilities, how they treated, what they have in place. Absolutely incredible. So my vision of wooden cages, huts, howling dogs, that was soon wiped clean, because we arrived down to the most amazing facility with land and woodland walks, also astroturf areas for all sorts of weather, with toys, tunnels, trees, all sorts of sand pits, toys to play, fake wooden ships and sand pits. Everything was there for puppies right up to elderly dogs, and I couldn't help but think it's going to be costly, and indeed it is. But again, I felt compelled then to really drive on with this and do something wonderful. So we were shown around, we had a bit of a walk around, and we were shown things like time-out cabins where members of staff can go and sit and chill out and have a bit of time out with the dogs, or with decisions that have been made, etc. And the one thing that was explained to me was that there's also an area there for boarding dogs for when you go on holidays. But of course, since the pandemic, there's been an increase in obviously dogs being left abandoned, dogs being handed back, presents and gifts, which drives me mad, that have been handed back. So you have a wonderful variety of dogs there, but of course the boarding spaces are now taken up. So I would have thought, this is just me putting sort of two and two together, that maybe the income from the boarding is not happening now because they're up to capacity with the dogs that have been handed back, etc., etc. So I really want to try and push this, but my main reason for working with the dogs at Hope is hopefully I can grab some portraits of the dogs as well. So we'll be, for me, it'll be new from a photography aspect. I'll be hopefully photographing dogs. So it'll be a little bit for me to learn about lighting for dogs, how to do it, how to pose the dogs, etc., etc., because they're just going to have to be loose. So that's going to make for some good viewing and exciting times. So that's what I'm doing basically. At this moment in time, for the record, and where I'm at, since I lost Curtis the dog, my weight have increased because of lack of activity and lack of walking. So my current weight, I am 6 foot, I'll say 6'3" because that might justify the extra pounds, but 6'2", 6'3", and currently weigh in. So yes, I'm quite tall, I can probably carry it off, but my diet have left a lot to be desired. I'm not having the activity that I used to have with the dog, so I really want to put everything into this over the coming months. So hopefully you'll join me and you'll view these weekly vlogs, okay? And then afterwards, as time goes on, we'll increase the training, we'll carry rucksacks maybe, but either way, rain or shine, we'll be out and about. The one thing I will promise is this will be all things tech related, photography related. You will see portraits and pictures. I will be continuing doing what I'm doing with the channel as usual. This, of course, is a side project, a side adventure that I hope you'll join and get on board with me. As for Hope Dog Rescue and those fantastic people and fantastic dogs, the link will be below on the page where you can go, you can help, you can donate, and the links for everything else in terms of kit that I'm using, kit I will be using, they will also be linked below, and I'll keep you up to date with everything else. So please, if you want in, why not, then please hit subscribe and tap the bell apparently for notifications, and that'll tell you, it doesn't cost, that'll tell you when I've uploaded a new vlog, and then you can view it as and when you like. And lastly, what I will say is thanks to Hope Dog Rescue, thanks to Adventure Base, I will say please interact, I will reply, drop your comments, opinions. Have you done Mont Blanc? Do you know somebody that's done Mont Blanc? So please leave any comments of encouragement, any comments of impending doom. I'm already signed up for that. And yeah, interact. I will get back to you and I will reply. But for now, this is literally stripped back and raw. I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no idea what I need. And I don't really have much idea of where I'm going. So for now, guys, that's it.